It's a rainy day here in Kota Kinabalu, but me and my trusty Pancho, we've made it to the Filipino market. There are a lot of things to see here, so I'm going to stop talking and go check them out now. So in Malay, the word for souvenir is cenderamata, but since we're at the Filipino market, we should do as the Filipinos do and call it pasalubong. So it's really cramped in here, but despite that, it's really cool because you never know when you're going to bump into someone or bump into something that you want to buy. This guy was making handmade jewelry right in the market itself. So hi! Yang ni mutiara dari laut, dari Sabah ke apa?
Yang ini mutiara ya dari laut, dari Sabah.
Macam ni harga dia berapa?
Macam ni kami jual
RM25. So if you want a cheap souvenir that's jewelry, because you know we girls and some guys really love our jewelry, you can get these pearls that are actually from Sabah itself, and this whole bracelet only costs RM25. A real pearl! So, but if you want to splurge and you want to get the whole pearl necklace, this is RM350. I think that's still not too expensive. So how to tell the fake pearls from the original in Sabah is that if it's fake, it's made of plastic and it's too perfect. You see, it's too round and the color is a little more dull. But if it's a real pearl, the shape is all unique because it's been naturally made, right? And you can see that the color is a lot brighter and shinier and clearer than this one. So that's how you tell. So I'm looking at magnets, right? And they're selling them for 3 for 10 ringgit. That's usually the deal you get here. If not, you have to buy one for 5. Now, I think this is really cool because you could buy the magnet now, use it as a bottle opener during your holiday, and then take it home as a nice souvenir for your fridge. So I picked these 3. This one is because I got to look at all the fish and the coral when I went snorkeling. This one with the orangutan because I got to go to the Spilok Orangutan Sanctuary. And this one because I saw hornbills for the first time in my life in person at Lokkawi. I really like this place. There are so many things to look at and the people are really friendly. But then again, everybody in Sabah has been pretty friendly. I am very happy with the magnets I got. I can't wait to bring them home, put them on my fridge, show them off to people. And I kind of felt like a tourist in my own country because a little girl grabbed my hair and asked me if I was from Thailand. Anyway, I'm gonna go and continue my journey and explore more of Sabah. So I'm at Yifung Laksa on Gaya Street, and this place is packed because their laksa is so famous. It is so full that if you come here alone, you might have to share a table with strangers because you're not going to have anywhere else to sit. So the laksa has arrived and I hope it lives up to its expectations. We'll have to find out and see, right? So all over Malaysia, you get laksa everywhere. There's laksa Johor, there's Penang laksa, which is also called Assam laksa, and it's all basically noodles in a broth. But the broth is made from different things. Like Assam laksa has a fish base and it's a bit more sour, whereas laksa Sarawak has a prawn base. They take all the prawn shells and the heads and they boil it for hours and hours and hours until you get this thick broth that tastes so good. So would I recommend people to this shop? Honestly, I'd say no, only because I want space to sit down whenever I come because it's so packed, because that's how good it is. You gotta try it. It is so packed. The moment I was done, somebody sat down in my place, and as I was trying to get out of the restaurant, the waitress was like, move, please move. So that was mildly intimidating, but the food was so worth it. It was so good, and if I wasn't already full, I'd have a second bowl. Now I gotta walk off all this food and explore a little more. I feel like I'm underwater and I'm so distracted by the actual feeding because I'm so mesmerized by it that I've more or less forgotten that there's anything else. Now, all the fish in this aquarium can be found in actual Malaysian waters. They haven't imported any of the fish, and the reason they're all here is so that you can educate yourself and see what we have to offer, so that if you actually go diving, you know, oh, I've seen that. I know what that is. the cool thing about starfish are that they don't necessarily have to have 5 points, they can have even more. And if say, in the unfortunate event that this guy's arm gets cut off, like pop, you can grow it back. Imagine losing your arm and growing your arm back. There's a little fish hiding under its gills. Look at it! Look at it! The blue fish is hiding under its gills. This one, right, looks like it's so big that if I put my hand inside, it would bite it off. This Green Connection place is really cool. So you got the indoor part with the feeding and the little exhibits, and then now you come to the outdoors and look at the scary fish. Now, there isn't a turtle here at Green Connection, which is a good thing because turtles are meant to be out in the wild. So instead of me checking out a sad turtle trapped in a cage, they've got this really cool wall of infographics explaining how you can take care of the turtles. You know, when you grow up in school, they always tell you, oh, take care of the environment, preserve animal wildlife, the turtles need us. But you don't actually see the effects of what humans do to these animals. So I'm very happy that I'm here and I can see it for myself. I feel like I've learned so much here at the Green Connection, and now I can't wait to see what else I have to learn. So terrapins, when they're small, they're really harmless, you know, and how you can tell the difference between a male and a female terrapin is that you gotta flip them over and look at the patterns on their shell. But the thing about terrapins though is that they grow really large, and once they're about that size, like the size of a plate, they can get a little vicious and they can bite you and it'll hurt. So that's why you can't keep them for pets. So I'm actually here to check out the Monsopiad Cultural Village, but across the road from it, literally directly across the road, is the House of Skulls. So you can't really just show up here, you kind of need a guide. I've got Jinjing here, she's really sweet. Because you gotta say a special kind of thing before you enter the House of Skulls. We'll see that in a bit. So Monsopiad, I thought was like a legend. Yes. Is he real?
Yeah, he is the Kadison warrior. He's the strongest warrior from the
So he really existed. That's why we have all 42 skulls here. Wow. So the Bobohizan is like a high priestess, and it's usually a female because the men would go hunting, and the high priestess, her job is to make sure that everybody in the community is well taken care of and is taking care of each other. That's an actual orangutan skull. Like, they carved it out of patterns. It's from Kalimantan in Indonesia, right? That dance was so fun. This place is amazing. It sounds like the rainforest noises you stream to go to sleep.